Welcome to a spring reset. We're finally going to be switching over to our spring-summer wardrobes, decluttering my closet, and finishing another crochet project, which I'm so excited to wear all summer long. I hope this inspires you to romanticize the changing of the seasons, and let's get into the vlog. If you're new here, I'm Carla. I'm an American living in London, and I make little vlogs like this showing my life abroad, showing my little hobbies, and occasionally I like to ruffle some feathers with a commentary video. We recently hit 5,000 subscribers, which is so special, and it would be lovely to have you join this wholesome little community. I did a little 24-hour crochet challenge recently, and I got from like here to here. I would say like I pretty much did the whole body in that day. And since then, off camera, I've done the sleeves. I even added the button band already. This is where the buttons will go. Oh no, this one has the buttonholes. Oh. And then this side will be where you sew the buttons onto. So all that's left to do, honestly, is the neckline, attach the buttons, and then block it. And I really do want to block this cardigan right away because, I don't know, I just think it'll look better blocked as opposed to like my recent Cezanne dupe cardigan. I've blocked it a little bit, but I didn't do like a full soak, and I feel like it doesn't really need it, but maybe I'll do it eventually. I don't know. But we're going to do that because I want to share with you when I like finish it, because that'll be a special moment. But it's also just so beautiful out in London this week. It's like over 70 degrees every single day. 79, I think, Thursday. Today's Tuesday. We're going to get out and about. Obviously, I'm already dressed. I mean, I'm still wearing my workout shorts because I worked out this morning. And we're going to go out and about to a cafe, do some crocheting, do some work. Also, we moved into this flat like 4 months ago, and we finally put up some art. This one is looking a bit unfinished because it is. And then this wall, that's all that's going to be on that wall. This one, like, we don't really want to bother with actually like putting holes in the wall here. I've done that in all my other flats because I've stayed longer, but we know we're not going to be here that long. So that one's just going to be there because it can't be hung up with command strips because the frame itself is like really thin. And these are all the frames that we still need to put up. I don't know if all of them are going to have the chance to be up in this flat, but that's okay. I was procrastinating it because I was having a very stressful time in other parts of my life when we moved, and I was just like this. I'm usually a type of person who's like, let's hang up all the art and also unpack and also clean and also do all of the things on the first day of moving. But I was like, you know what, Carla? Don't do that to yourself this time because you can't handle it. And next thing you know, it's been 4 months and we just did a few. That's the update on the flat. I also treated myself to my first bouquet of flowers for the spring. They're just like supermarket tulips from Sainsbury's, but I got them Saturday and it's Tuesday and they're looking quite cute. And this was my work vibe this morning. Tulips, art, walking pad, my hard drive because I'm editing a YouTube video. But I'm just gonna change now and then we'll go out and about. Yay! I changed into the white jeans and now I think I actually want to get down one of my linen shirts, which kind of means we're just switching over to the spring wardrobe and putting sweaters away at this point. But yeah, let's go do that. I do think it's kind of my dress coded school days that make me feel like I have to cover my shoulders and feeling uncomfortable if I don't. But we don't have time to unpack that. We're just gonna get the shirt. I feel like the white matches the best because it's white and I'm wearing white jeans. I don't know if it's like too summery, like I look like a highlighter. I have like basically the same exact shirt in a beige color. The white probably does make more sense though. I think we'll go through this later and I'll show you my summer clothes and we'll put some sweaters away because yeah, it's just the turning of the seasons, which is so exciting. We're in that in-between period where I do think this week people are dressing like it's summer. But you know, springtime, it always makes me laugh because people are like, people are wearing puffer jackets, some people are wearing tank tops, people are wearing shorts. I don't know, it's just confusing. I have no clue if you can see me, but it is just so sunny out right now. This camera doesn't do the best with high exposure. I'm just taking a little break from walking to sort myself out. My bag feels so heavy, I don't know why, because I just have like my laptop and my crochet, but I'm feeling good. I think I feel confident enough now to take off my overshirt. I don't really have that much of a problem with that in London of like beeping or catcalling, but sometimes when you're on a busy road, you just don't want to be so exposed. Feel a bit comfortable now. Just walk the rest of the way to the cafe and live my life because it is quite hot in the sun and my bag feels so heavy. Okay, we're back from the park slash cafe. I got a little bit of a tan. I feel like it's more noticeable in person. I also didn't wear my watch while I was out there because, ooh, you can actually tell yesterday I got a bit of a watch tan, which I don't want, so I tried to even it out today. It didn't really work. Wow, it's really showing up on camera. I feel like it's so hard because, well, this isn't hard. This is very much first world problems, but I feel like when it's this nice of weather, one, no one wants to work, which, you know, I get that. But two, it's like you want to be outside, and if you want to like sit outside at a cafe or pub or restaurant, you know, then you have to spend money, and I'll have coffee or like a latte. But then once I've had, you know, 2 coffees, I don't really want more just because I want to stay out. And then the other option is alcohol, but I don't want to drink every day, even though an aperol spritz in the sun is like, that's my shit right there. But you know, you can't be doing that every single time it's sunny. So I actually haven't been able to look at this because I had it folded up while I was crocheting. It's looking so nice. Oh my gosh, it looks so professional. I did do something a bit different, which I'm going to explain in a bit. But I did something a bit different, which I think looks a little bit more polished than the way the pattern was written. I'll show you that later, but I'm going to work on clearing my workspace and converting the living room back into relaxation mode because it's like almost 5:30, so. While I'm in like the tidying up mode, we're going to deal with the switching over of the spring, summer, and winter clothes. And while I love that it's getting warmer, I'm also like, I don't want to do it. So I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes, see how far we get, and that'll just like at least get me in the zone. But I'm going to tell myself that I only have to do it for 15 minutes, but I'll probably finish. This is also a good like culling opportunity. Just going to maybe get rid of things as well, but we'll see. Workout clothes and swimsuits, I'm just gonna keep them all. So this top I've had for ages and it's just like a basic little gray tank top, but honestly it is so old. Maybe I could turn it into like something more chic, but also I feel like I probably don't need it, but we'll see. I'm just gonna keep it with the workout stuff. Linen trousers, I definitely need these out because even wearing my white jeans is like a bit too hot. It's not going to be like this every day, like it's London. It doesn't get that warm in the summer. This I got on Depop or I thrifted, and it's just like this little knit piece. It kind of looks like crochet, but it's knit. I have considered frogging it and using the yarn to make something, but we'll see. This was the first top I ever crocheted. I kind of don't like it. It's like a little bit too scandalous for my taste and for the places I go, but it's a relic, so we'll keep that. The linen shirt Same one that I was wearing today except in beige. Love. Beige linen trousers. This skirt, which I thrifted last year, or 2 summers ago maybe, and I literally wear it all the time. And I have another one that I started like thrift flipping kind of, or just like tailoring to my body. That's quite similar, like it has these little like eyelet cutouts, I guess. But that'll be in another video of working on all my abandoned sewing projects. Another crochet top I made, and then it was too small, so I had to do that in the back. But cute. All right, we're not getting rid of anything, I guess. Maybe this and some of the workout clothes, but that wasn't too bad. All right, that took me 5 minutes. So this is the power of setting a timer, because you start going, you have like the time pressure, and then you're like, wait, that didn't even take that long. So I'm gonna start putting this stuff in drawers, and then putting my like turtlenecks away. Not all of my sweaters and cardigans, because again, it's London, like I will need them again, especially in the evenings, but the stuff that's like really thick and heavy, it's gonna go away. Okay, now we're setting the timer again for 15 minutes to do the sweaters, taking them out, putting them in the suitcase, and then actually putting away my summer clothes where they belong. Let's start. This cardigan I'll keep out. This one too. This one too. My crochet cardigan, definitely being kept out. A sweater I crocheted, but it's 100% acrylic. Definitely not good for summer. That was back when I first started crocheting. Love that pattern though. It's so good and it's free. Wool cardigan from Uniqlo a few years ago. Turtleneck, so I think any turtleneck. No. I love this jumper. I've had it since like junior year of high school. I love it. It's just from Urban Outfitters, but I remember it was like kind of expensive and I wanted it in store, and my mom got it for me for Christmas. This is an vintage Armani jumper that my sister thrifted years ago. I was always jealous of it and wanted it, and one day she was like, I don't like this sweater on me, like, do you want it? And then my boyfriend kind of, not stole it, but he looks better in it, honestly, and he wears it more than I do, so I'm gonna leave it out just in case, because he hasn't worn it in ages, and I think it's just because we share this wardrobe and we share the chest of drawers. There's 3 drawers, so like you can't really see anything. I don't think I'll wear this summer, but I do want to add sleeves to it. I crocheted this, so I might just keep it out in case I actually work on that soon. Thrifted wool jumper made in Italy. Cute little bow that's actually supposed to be in the front, which I think would look really silly. And I just wear the bow in the back, but again, turtleneck, wool, storage. Okay, the time has come for me to give you an explanation of what I did a little bit differently to the pattern. It's very, very small. But so you work the button band like this way and then the neckline portion this way, but the edging of the neckline portion looks quite different to the button band. So what I did was I just added a few more single crochets onto the side. So this is what it looks like without it, and this is what it looks like with my little modification. But it's looking so good. It basically looks finished. The only thing I need to do is add those few single crochets onto this one to make it look a bit nicer in my opinion, and then sew on buttons and block it. But the blocking I will probably do tomorrow, or maybe I'll do it tonight, I don't know. I'm actually not sure if I have buttons that I want to put on this. I really only have tortoiseshell buttons. I do think it could be cute to have like silver, like iridescent, the ones that kind of look like this. from another beautiful day out in London. I ended up taking out, or you saw yesterday, I took out my spring clothes, spring summer clothes, so I'm wearing my linen trousers. I'm very happy because it's proper hot, as the Brits say. But I did kind of run out of steam last night when I was doing the buttons. But I did weave in all my ends, which to me, that's like a big deal. Here are the buttons so far. 3 down, 3 to go. I hate wasting yarn, so I like to play yarn chicken, and I'm like, is this enough? It better be. Using my tiny 3mm hook to weave things through. Okay, the buttons are completely on, so now I'm undoing them. Just as a reminder, this is 100% wool, so it's definitely warm. The pattern is meant to be like for all seasons, hence like, you know, it's wool, but you have the mesh bits and alternating that with 2 rows of double crochet. This is the Eternal Seasons cardigan from Jewel Makes, if I haven't said that yet. But I'm actually so happy with it. I think it looks really cute, really good for spring and summer, especially here in London. I love it. I don't have anything in this color. I'm really happy. Okay, period. I did add increases for the bust, which I think they kind of ended up more at the waist because, I don't know, when you're crocheting, things like stretch out and they end up, I guess, lower than you thought that they were. I definitely think it needs to be blocked because I want it to be like flowy and summery. So I'm gonna soak this and block it, and then once it's dried, I'll show you. But we'll make sure we get like a proper comparison shot. Okay, this is before blocking. Okay, this is not blocked, which is the top button. And then completely unbuttoned. Also, if you didn't notice, I'm wearing my crochet scrunchie today around my little bun. I don't really like a slick back bun on me anymore, but sometimes you just need to do it because it's really hot out and I'm going to be outside soon. It's very necessary for today's outfit, you know? Okay, I'm going to check in later. We'll show the blocking process. I don't have wool detergent, so I'm just going to use normal detergent, just like a drop. I think soaking it properly is really going to help, not like spray blocking like I've done in the past, which sometimes doesn't really do anything, you know? Hello! The cardigan is now blocked. I think I evened out the random increases I made. Part of me is like, I could frog it up to there, but there's actually like quite a lot of work to do after the increases, so we're just gonna deal with it. It doesn't look crazy. Unbuttoned, top button only. Okay, cute. And this is all the buttons. Woo! I think it looks very cute. I do recommend this pattern. I did make like some small modifications. Those were just like specific to how I like my clothes to fit me. So I'm very happy with this and I'm excited to wear it all spring summer. I've actually worn it one day where it was like 65 degrees and sunny, and I thought maybe I'll be too warm in it because it is wool, but I loved it and I kept it on basically the whole time I was outside. So it really does live up to its name. I'm happy about it. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!